Yo, what it is, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in here to another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Well, I've been doing some side work and stuff aside from buying the BMW and stuff like that. Don't worry, there's more videos to come, and of course the reveal of when I officially get Snow White back and everything is actually done with the car. Again, we're just finishing up some transmission work, and then Snow White will be home, and that will also be the Ripper as well. We'll get to see this 1,000+ rear wheel horsepower car go fly down the street, beat up on some bikes and everything else. But you guys see, there hasn't been this on the channel much. I actually have the trailer here, and I wanted to kind of show you guys exactly what I've been doing. So I've been pretty busy here at the trailer yard, and you guys can see getting, the generator and stuff mounted, my other tool cart, the smaller air compressor, the fans, built the workbench. So all of this, when I got the trailer, excuse me, the light's kind of pouring here. Let me open this up. So this trailer was 100% bare. The only thing, as I showed you guys when I bought this thing, is that the roof was finished. And I only wanted the roof finished because I wanted to do of my own things here on the wall. So I built the gas can holder for the methanol and any other fuel that I'm going to run. I have my table. I wedged it in between the locks for the original tool cart. The tool cart can slide out because all that comes just off. I just have to still get the D-rings and stuff for the generator to come so it doesn't roll around. Not that it won't be fine. It has locks, but God forbid I slam on the brakes really hard. I don't want it to go into the car or back into anything else. But now we have a tool bench, my 6-way. I'm going to actually mount my snap-on light here on the V-nose on the flat board, so I'll have a little workbench light and everything like that. My trailer does have LED lights on the front and the back, so I'm not really too concerned about any of the lights. They're obviously just not on at the moment. And then, of course, I went ahead and mounted my spare tire there on the back wall with a kit that I've actually found there on Amazon. And that kit was actually about $12 or $13. Versus if you get it from the trailering company, it's like $300-400. So sometimes it pays a little bit of dividends to do a little bit of extra homework, and it took me about 8.5 minutes to do everything to get that sucker mounted and everything like that. And I was able to use the existing holes that was holding the wood actually on the wall as a template, so I really didn't have to drill too much and have to line up too many things. But it's pretty much all the way at the roof, on the ceiling, and it works perfect, and it's out of the way and everything. And now it's on the wall, so that if this thing ever has a flat, we'll be okay. But still have my cooler, so when I go to the track, get some drinks, get some food, do my thing. Have a fan to keep everything cool, keep myself cool. Got the generator, air compressor. I still got to get a few things, like some electrical items. Hang up my air hose and stuff here. Some D-ring hooks and stuff like that as well for all of the straps to tie down the car. Now, this is with the Trans Am actually in the trailer, and the Trans Am is like a foot longer than the Corvette. So when the Corvette is in here, and where the car actually sits, when I park it in roughly about the same spot, it actually only comes out to about here. So you actually still have a little bit more room. And of course, with the fan and everything else like that being in here, then once you can keep air flowing and moving through the trailer, then it's not so bad when it's 100 degrees outside and you have the fan and stuff blowing in the trailer, because you can actually be cool by the shade and stuff like that. Maybe I'll look into getting an air conditioner unit to swap out the vent and stuff like that. That may be later on down the road once I take this a little bit more serious. But I think this is a pretty cool setup, and it probably cost me, I don't know, $70-80 to do this whole thing in a few hours. I didn't have a circular saw, so I went ahead and bought one of those, considering all my other tools are Makita. Got my jack to change out any tires, or again, if the truck has a breakdown or the trailer has a breakdown, just got the aluminum racing jack there from Harbor Freight on sale for $60, so you can't beat it. So why not have it? Now the trailer has one automatically in it. And of course, if I need to fill up any air on some tires and stuff like that, got a little hot dog compressor. My big compressor and all that is still at home in the big garage with the big toolbox, because if something seriously breaks or anything like that, well, the car's going to have to go back to the home garage rather than work on it in the trailer. The trailer will have tools and stuff like that to make quick fixes, like spark plug changes, maybe a coil pack or some shit blows out, so I have to take the intake manifold off or do something like that. It'll have tools and stuff like that. But if it's more of a catastrophic failure, like I got to pull a diff out or an axle breaks or something, maybe an axle at the very most, or a control arm, but again, still, now you're starting to get into how much that I really want to haul with me all the time in my trailer. But I figured I'd show you guys this. I think it's going pretty good, pretty cool. And we'll be taking this joker actually back up to the track soon as we get Snow White back. We still got to put the diff actually in the Trans Am. Nothing actually wrong with it. But believe it or not, with this thing actually making over 500 plus wheel, and it actually has everything else done in the suspension, but it actually still has the stock diff. I know for the people that watch this that know F bodies and stuff like that, it's on borrowed time. Hell, you're on borrowed time on the stock diff when you're making the stock horsepower. But this thing, I said, roughly makes I think I told you guys about 650 680 horse at the motor, and put down about 550 wheel or so. So we're on borrowed time on this diff. That's why I don't launch it or take it to the track, because I know I know it's going to break, especially on those drag radials, so that's why I roll into it. But it's no big deal. Once we get our strange diff, our rear-ended, I think we're going to probably go with like a Dana 60 or something like that, because direct bolt-in, just obviously with a little bit higher gear ratio. And we'll take this joker to the track and also have some fun with that. So, but I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I wanted to show you guys this. The trailer is looking awesome. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. And if any of you guys have race car trailers and stuff like that, let me know what you see that I can maybe potentially do to, well, almost tripped on myself, almost see, and what I can do to maybe improve my trailer. I do plan on doing something with the floor and the walls, but I wanted to get everything mounted up first to figure out where I'm putting all my shit, and then I'll take stuff down and paint it and stuff like that, because it is a bare floor, and sometimes when you lay on it, when you're strapping, you get splinters and stuff like that. But hey, that's life, that's racing. But I think that's going to wrap it up. So, again, if you guys like what you saw, Facebook, Instagram, @TheSpeedBug, same name here as YouTube, and we'll see you with another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Deuces, guys.